Hello, Musto006. We're back for part 29 of Pokemon AshGray. Last time we completed the Breeding Secrets Centre Secret episode, fought Team Rocket there with their new Victory Bell, or James' new Victory Bell, and we also defeated Blaine, not once but twice. Once where I initially beat him, and then realised my sort of error in terms of following the anime, and went back and actually lost to Blaine, so we could get the proper cutscene and go through the Volcanic Panic episode, where we get the awesome Charizard versus Magmar fight. So, yeah, that's what happened last time, and yeah, as I said, not quite sure what I should be doing now, so just going to talk to all these people again. I'm expecting at some point in time, it should be like the Blastoise episode next up, but yeah, I'm assuming just something's going to happen at some point in time, because I'm not quite sure exactly where I should be going. Oh, hang on, you didn't say that previously. I see you're a highly skilled trainer. Tell me, are you a child whose heart belongs to the ocean's deep? Not really, but okay. Too old to go sailing. Take this raft I used to sail on as a child and use it to extend your love of the ocean. Okay. Well, that's something at least. I'm sure it's not terribly interesting, but let's just check that out. Does this now mean I can... Okay, it can only travel on the calmest of ocean waves. Okay, so this is not effectively my surf in the game now or anything. So, okay, so yeah, so I could use the raft in this area for no real point whatsoever, but yeah. Okay, so this is... And we can get Pokemon encounters. Alright, fine. Well, we'll just knock out the tentacle for daring to interrupt me then. Yeah, you can get massacred. I'm not going to get much experience for it, but oh well. Okay, so we've pretty much got our surf of the game. I wonder if that actually does open up too many new areas, or whether this is just sort of very situational, where it's going to be used where it has to be used, but yeah, it's not like you can go searching to find hidden caves or whatnot. But okay, yeah, there was an area over here that looked rather sort of suspicious. Oh, and indeed here is water. Okay, so we've triggered the cutscene port, we've got the trigger point for starting the next episode. Okay, fine. I was a bit worried about what I was actually going to do here, but yeah, okay, we look like we're fine. So Wild Wartortle looks agitated and worried. Something bad must have happened. Okay, and that's what we're going to need the raft for. Obviously, it's sailed over there. So okay, and this water is calm. So yeah, we can sail here. Wonderful. Well, I'll do a little bit of exploring. Well, there was the Blastoise. Is there anything, and indeed all the Wartortle as well? Doesn't look like we can go anywhere else really. There seems to be like rocks on the other side of things. Okay, well that's a much higher level tentacle than the one I previously encountered. I mean, it's still pretty low level compared to where I'm at the moment, but still, it's still 10 levels higher, double the level, and it's no trouble for me to take it out. So why the hell not? Yeah, okay, fine. It doesn't look like... Oh, okay, there is an island up there. Or maybe that's where I need to go later again. Anyway, I need to not get a... Okay, I've got triggered a battle there. Okay, that's interesting. Well, I suppose I was just ever so slightly splashing in the water without actually sailing or anything. But yeah, again, I should not get ahead of myself. I fell foul of that, I think, at least once before. Probably a couple of times or so, so I need to not get ahead of myself. The Blastoise episode is next, so yeah, there is the Blastoise. Let's do that first. Yeah, I think it was the North Pole area where I ended up really kind of screwing myself out of order in terms of the anime. Squirtle really wants to help its fellow turtle Pokemon. Seems to be indicating that something is wrong with the Pokemon's ruler, Blastoise. Yes, it has a Jigglypuff stuck in one of its pumps or whatever. Okay, so are you going to all be the same thing pretty much? See, now I've done 3 of them, I can't not do the other 3, but yeah, I'm assuming they're all just Squirtle and Wartortle that are in their shells. And okay, Wartortle doesn't say anything else. Okay, how you doing, Blastoise? Unusual but familiar sound can be heard coming from inside the shell. That might be a bit hard to hear, but yeah, that's definitely Jigglypuff's song. And Colt it be! Not could it be, Colt it be! Jigglypuff! The Blastoise must be asleep inside its shell. Do you want to play the Pokey Flute to wake it up? Yes. All the Pokemon woke up. Jigglypuff was caught in Blastoise's canon. It looks upset. So did we get our face drawn on, or... No? Okay. Blastoise looks cranky after being woken up. It attacked in a delirious rage. Did it attack in the alley? I don't recall it doing that. Not going to be any problem for me, I would imagine, since I'm likely to be enormously quicker, and electric versus water, no contest really. I don't recall it attacking. There might even be a possibility I could have caught that as well, I don't know. Again, I wasn't going to, because Ash didn't catch a Blastoise, but, and he obviously has a Squirtle already, but, yeah, I don't know whether it was actually catchable there. Would have been interesting. Okay. I wonder what that was. It just looked it was sort of the other way round. Yeah, the other way round. It was sort of not obvious that was not. Yeah, it didn't look like a water all of a sudden. Okay, and you still don't do anything. And again, now I've talked to so many of them, I'm going to talk to all of them just to make sure that no one feels left out. And that's the end of that anime episode then, I guess. Obviously not going to get any reward or anything for doing so. Not that I feel like we should always get one, but it's always nice when you get some sort of reward for doing something like that, isn't it? But obviously we're not going to get one in this instance. So, ooh. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself then. I'll head back to that island, where we're on, or that island, yeah, that tiny patch of sand or whatever. I'm debating whether or not to even bother with this, because I feel like if there's a long swimming segment here with trainers as well, that I suppose I could throw Bulbasaur into the mix, but yeah, Pikachu's not going to have a lot of Thunderbolts, so I'm wondering whether to sort of almost just ignore the... Oh, okay, that was just literally nothing. Oops. Yeah, ignore the sort of, like, if it's a really low level, like, tentacle that I encounter here. But okay, we should be going back on the road to... I was going to say Cerulean City, but actually we do we make a stopover in Cerulean City first off, don't we? For the next anime episode, which I believe is the Misty Mermaid. I don't know what I was thinking about there in terms of which move I was going to use. So yeah, we're on our way to Cerulean City though, for our 8th and last gym battle. But yeah, going to make a brief stopover, I presume, in Cerulean City first. I have to say, I do just like the sort of the I love going through sort of water kind of you know sections on Pokemon games, particularly where you're sort of going exploring, and you've got in particular electric Pokemon as well, but also just, you know, you've got a grass Pokemon, and you can just literally just rip through everyone's party, because they're pretty much all water. They almost all have water Pokemon. Or obviously if you encounter a wild one, it's going to be a water Pokemon as well. So yeah, no, there's not a lot of better feelings in Pokemon. Just sort of going through a huge sort of water section with an electric Pokemon in particular at front and centre of your party, where you can just you know, get through really easily. It's sort of one of those situations where you are pretty much guaranteed to encounter Pokemon of a particular type. You know, pretty much all University Water Pokemon. Obviously, some may be dual type and such like that, but you know, yeah, if you're in the middle of a giant sea or whatever, you're going to encounter water Pokemon. Whereas other times you never know what you're going to get. Not that that's a bad thing, but yeah, when you know that you've got the tools at your disposal to pretty much deal with whatever comes your way, it's a kind of a nice feeling. Well, I suppose actually, if I've got like weak tentacle like that, let's not waste Pikachu's Thunderbolt on them. And I suppose Dig would also be pretty good against tentacle, meaning poison types, but don't think we need to bother. And obviously fighting isn't, but yeah, if I'm doing level 7, dealing level 7, I mean, geez. Okay, now we've still got lots of trainers around here, or fishermen, or whatever. Yeah, hopefully this path isn't too long, although, as I say, I've got Bulbasaur with grass-type moves to throw into the mix, but, yeah, Pikachu's starting to get low. I might actually start resorting to use Return in a minute as well. I don't want to do that on Seeking, just in case I get contact damage from the horn or anything. I don't know if that's a thing. I know obviously certain Pokemon have like contact damage when you use physical moves, but I'm not worried about it for Goldeen. He says as he gets stung with some kind of thing. Yeah, I'm almost double the level of the Pokemon I'm encountering in this fight, so Thunderbolt's just not necessary. Go on then, let's do it. Okay, fine, looks like we're safe. Yeah, I guess I should have probably... Oh, no, yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I guess I should have thought about that more a bit when I first encountered the Pokemon in this area and just thought, oh, I'll whip out Thunderbolt. Obviously, yes, that's going to be super effective and going to do the trick very nicely, but given the level of the Pokemon I'm experiencing, you know, I probably should have used up the moves because, yeah, Thunderbolt is can be held back for times when I really need it. I am indifferent on seeing some magic. 6, and I bet they're all Magikarp. Or do you maybe have one Gyarados at the end? Well, this could be a potentially very boring fight if you've literally got 6 Magikarp. The experience you get for them is absolutely pitiful as well. Wow. I know I could speed this up since I'm on the emulator version. I did a little bit of that in the last video, but I think for the main sort of, you know, which was a special one because I was doing my Travelling Companion countdown, or so not last time, but the time before, you know, doing a sort of more of a grindy episode, leveling up Pokemon, doing my sort of, you know, anime review kind of thing stuff. So yeah, I used it then, but I don't feel particularly like I want to use it too much during the normal gameplay. Let's put it that way. Although, say, if I was going to, this would certainly be a good candidate for an opportune moment to do so. Because it looks like you literally have just 6 Magikarps. If I'd known, I might have already just not even bothered with this trainer battle. Right, I think we've still got one more. Not even a Gyarados for last, okay. Well, that was long and drawn out. I wouldn't mind if I managed to, if I actually, you know, got a decent amount of experience from them, but that's pretty pathetic. Another swimmer over here. Let's hope you've got some slightly more interesting Pokemon. Okay, fine, yeah, I can see that kind of experience I can get on board with. Well, we're going to check it out. See, that would be something that I'd be tempted to actually have, but with Blizzard. I know it was a sort of an odd decision to give it Blizzard. Potentially, given I say I don't like some of these sort of like really high, you know, good or high ones with like low accuracy and such like that. But again, I've got 2 water moves that I kind of like, and I also kind of like just having, you know, moves that I can use a lot. Again, but Hydro Pump obviously has very few opportunities to use it. Obviously, it's going to be hugely effective. And I probably, in all honesty, I probably really should get rid of either Bubble Beam or Water Pulse, and I mean, they're both about much of a muchness, but and I'm probably gonna rue this, but wow, this is the thing really. Thinking sort of ahead to, like, you know what? I'm really probably not using them all that much. I do wonder. I think I've got Water Pulse that I could re-give Squirtle. So you know what? I am actually going to sort of almost break the habit of a lifetime here, and I'm going to get rid of Water Pulse, and I'm going to give Squirtle Hydro Pump. I would not normally do that, but actually kind of thinking ahead to the position I'm going to be in here with, presumably getting to. I've already used Thunderbolt on that. The Indigo League and what goes on around that. I don't know if you sort of get through the Indigo League, whether there's an Elite Four or whatever in this game, but that's going to sort of be when you know, you're going to need the superpower moves. So yeah, I wouldn't normally do it, but I figure that it might come in handy. Obviously, it's playing a little bit of a luck game in terms of the move actually connecting, but and I'm not sure I like the fact that Squirtle's got Blizzard and Hydro Pump now, which are, you know, one's a 70 accuracy and one's 80. So yeah. But ultimately, yeah, if I find like I don't want to keep Hydro Pump, I think I'll keep Ice Beam just from a point of view of having a nice move. It's probably quite nice to have. And it's also something different as well, so I wouldn't have like 3 water moves for Squirtle, but I still can't climb that. What did this say? Rock Tunnel, Cinnabar Island to Cerulean City. Okay, fine. So we've got a shortcut back or something? Okay, it's not dark. Good. Oh, we've got multiple paths as well. Okay. Yeah, a Blizzard and Hydro Pump, but yeah, we'll see how it all pans out, won't we? And so my reason for getting rid of Water Pulse was that I think that was already a TM, or a TM I've got in my backpack. So if I want to re-give it Water Pulse, then I can do. I don't think I could re-give it Bubble Beam. In fact, Blizzard would have been one I could have actually. Yeah, Blizzard would have been one I could have given it as a re-TM'd it, but oh well. Okay, there's literally nothing there. I don't think that encounter was to do with breaking the rock either. I think that was just a course of normal going through a cave section or whatever. I don't think that was anything to do with that rock. I just sort of stood there for a little while and didn't get an immediate encounter. So there was literally no point whatsoever to breaking that block or brick or whatever. Rock, sorry. Let's try that. And again, 26 levels above, it really should do the trick, I would imagine. Oh, we've still got more trainers in here. Okay, well, I don't know how long this thing is. Might have to end up switching out Pokemon here. I mean, again, if it's depending on what I encounter, but I've obviously got a Pokemon now in a pretty decent state. Pidgeotto is only just behind Pikachu now. Well, I think Pikachu might have gone on a little bit further than he was after I'd the episode where, you know, the Travelling Companion Countdown. But I think Pidgeotto was like literally only 1 level behind Pikachu, so I think Pikachu's now got a bit more away. That's incredibly annoying, isn't it? Let's use Brick Break. It's not going to be very effective, I don't think, but doesn't need to be, frankly, does it? But yeah, Pidgeotto is quite decent now as well, and also Bulbasaur and Squirtle. So yeah, before I think I'm not saying they were in terrible state by any such imagination, but yeah, it's a nice sort of positive thing about doing those sort of special episodes where I'm going through the favourite characters in the anime, where I actually get to, you know, grind away and level up my Pokemon so they're actually going to have a fairly decent level, rather than just having one powerhouse Pokemon, if you will, out in front. No, I think I'm cool with that. Although I am slightly nervous, given it's probably going to be, yeah, if it's going to be that high level and you couldn't take out Ninetales with one dig, then I'm slightly worried that one dig is not going to take out Rapidash, but we'll see. Okay. No. So that's two Pokemon that I think literally had... Obviously I can't see their health. Am I going to get 5-hitted as well? Look at that! You know, when I talk about my bad luck, I really am not just being, you know... I hope I'm going to get burned for doing that by physical contact Rapidash here, but I don't want to use Thunderbolt again. When I talk about my bad luck, I'm like, you know, again, you might think I'm just now picking on one instance where it happens, but seriously, maybe have a look. You know, I'm always be tempted to have a look back when this is sort of at its end as well, and just see how often that happens. Because you know, there was no reason for me to get 5-hitted on that, particularly once I paralysed the Rapidash with the first one. Not only that, but I think both bloody Pokemon there, the Rapidash and whatever the first one was, I forget now, but with that down to, sorry, Butterfree, we're down to like what looked like 1 HP both times after a hit, that I ended up taking considerably more damage than I you know would have ordinarily done. Just why? Why? That fight is just the epitome of the bad luck that admittedly, yeah, I think I probably get more than I do, but that's just one perfect example. Two times where I think a Pokemon was down to like literally 1 HP, where certainly, and you know, it could have knocked them both out, and I get 5-hitted by an attack that's a multiple attack one, where I could have got 2-hitted. Just, you know, I'm not making this up when I say I have bad luck. And I think Pikachu is going to have to sort of bow out in a few moments, depending on how long this cave goes on for. I guess obviously in theory I could go back out to the Pokemon Centre, or indeed the hot springs on Cinnabar Island, but yeah, let's actually start switching up some Pokemon, I think. Just because that way I'm saving Pikachu's moves a little bit in case something else comes up, so yeah, let's actually start rotating and getting a bit of extra love to some of the other Pokemon. And I probably want to switch Squirtle at the end of this battle as well, because I imagine he's probably going to get to, well, he's almost, yeah, definitely now going to get to 48. So I do need to switch this one, unfortunately, though, because I'd like to take out Raichu quite quickly, and the only thing that's going to be super effective is Pikachu's Dig. Although he still admittedly has got lots of that left, I think. Yeah. Yeah, definitely time after this fight to switch the experience share off to Bulbasaur. Good, nice set of stat boosts. Mm-hmm. I'm amazed that wasn't a critical hit, really. Oh, yeah, I don't get the critical hit on the first one, where I get it down to like 2 or 3 HP, probably a little bit more than that. But, oh yeah, I get the critical hit when it's, about a feather away from just being knocked out by a feather. That's when I get my critical hits, when it makes no bloody difference whatsoever. Don't get the critical hits when it matters, usually. I know an episode ago I got one on wheezing, so I'm not gonna say I never get them, but yeah. No, that's again typical of what usually happens. I get the critical hits when it makes no bloody difference. There you are. EXP share on Bulbasaur. Oh, we look like we might be. See, I'm getting a bit. I was getting. There was like a guy right over in the like top left of this cave, if you will. If that is indeed the top left of this cave, because it's a bit, you know, it can be a bit hard to fully appreciate what's going on here. I think I want to get you out of the mix. If you know a ground attack, that's going to be brutal. But yeah, there's a ladder there now as well, which would take me to presumably. Yeah, that's okay. Yep, critical, nice. Thanks for that. Okay, now I'm going to have to switch that out because I'm not running the risk of that. Let's put Squirtle in. Yeah, that ladder could take me somewhere. I wonder how many this is going to be. Wow. Okay. I can't believe I'm slower than this thing. But... yeah, kind of. I'm always disappointed there I didn't get hit multiple times. It's sort of now sort of somehow disproved my point or anything like that. But yeah, I was almost sort of. Funnily enough, you know, sort of aiming, you know, well, not aiming obviously, but I was like, oh, I wonder how many times I'll get hit here. This would prove my point perfectly, and then I only got 2 hitted. Okay, yeah, there are some pretty high level Pokemon here, and I might end up having to resort quite heavily to healing items. And a 3, so okay. Let's hope that can do the trick. Good. That's why I like Quick Attack. I think I passed on Double Edge last time, didn't I? But even though Double Edge does sort of damage to the user, I know I don't like those types of ones. But when Double Edge was being used against me, it didn't seem to. Or you know, an opposing Pokemon used it, they barely seemed to take any damage at all. And maybe that was just because ultimately it wasn't a very powerful Pokemon and it didn't damage me much, but yeah, still. Well, assuming you've not got a sturdy ability or anything like that, I'm still comfortable using Pikachu, or not having to heal Pikachu at this point in time because I'm bound to be faster than Graveler, let's face it. Yeah, this is a long one then. I probably should have got Pikachu out of the firing line. The thought occurred to me, okay, it's a Geodude, I'm fine with that as well. Yeah, should probably take Pikachu out of the firing line here and put in Pidgeotto, I'd imagine. Although, again, probably not a very good... In fact, I'm going to put Squirtle up front, because nice critical hit again when it's completely bloody useless and pointless. Yeah, Pidgeotto is probably not the best matchup for a cave where I seem to be encountering an abundance of rock Pokemon. Oh, what the hell? That was weird. It wouldn't let me move. I was like stuck, and then okay, I had to pick up an item, but yeah, it literally wouldn't let me move off of that spot. That was really weird. Okay, so am I going to be encountering Pokemon all the way here, or no? Okay. Usually I'd be quite happy with something like that, but given I've got a Pokeflute here, then Awakening just seems to sort of be fairly redundant, unfortunately. Yeah, alright, fine. I guess that's the other thing, I obviously could keep Pikachu in here if I'm encountering, you know, an abundance of Geodudes and Graveler, because Brick Break would still knock them out in one hit, but I suppose I could obviously just switch Pikachu out, but I don't like. I'm quite a big thing on like the speed and the tempo of things as well, like that. So I really dislike sort of, you know, switching a Pokemon out sort of as a first go. I just feel like I've, you know, lost the initiative there. Particularly if I have a Pokemon who's quick and would get, you know, or, you know, would get a first move in. but obviously not strong enough to actually take out the opposing Pokemon, otherwise obviously I'd keep them in. Okay, that might actually come in handy. Okay, well let's just check up there. I don't think there was anything up there, was there? No, okay. So we've still got, looks like a fair way to go in this cave. And we've still got trainers and such like that as well, so... well, yeah, there was a guy definitely over to the left-hand side. I feel like actually we need to go down a level or up a level, whichever way, or the opposite way we've gone. With the ladder that I previously went up or down. Looks like down. Given that looks like an up ladder, but yeah. Given there was a trainer on the level above where we are now, I'm going to have to encounter them at some point, I presume. Okay, yeah, and I seem to be slower than Dugtrio here. One hit KO would be really nice, because I really don't want to have to mess around with constant sand tomb damage. Nice. Okay, let's go over here first then. When did I catch a Machoke? What? I do not recall... yeah, well, I'm not sure why it's got a little Pokemon symbol there. Of course, so I do an absolute ton of damage to the Machoke, leaving it with, again, so little health that, of course, when it uses Revenge, it does as much bloody damage back to me as possible. Yeah, I'm a bit confused by the symbol there. I did not catch a Machoke, I don't believe. Okay, well, at least that was worth going over here for. Yeah, that's weird. Unless I caught one as some kind of... did I catch... I mean, I might be losing sight of some kind of scripted event or something, where I ended up catching one for someone else, possibly, or something. It's a bit fuzzy on the details there, but that's the only reason why I could think there'd be a Pokeball symbol there, which presumably signifies that it's one I've caught, because I certainly haven't got one in my party. How big is this place? Aroma Lady Martha. Sorry. I was just going to say Lady Martha. Okay, well that's not a good matchup at all. Yeah, obviously in a situation like that, I have no problem switching out. Yeah, I think I have to start using healing items no matter what Pokemon I'm using now, because, oh, look at that, a critical hit that may have been useful. Possibly. I mean, at least that was non-effective, but again, it's like, again, it's probably happens to everybody, but it's like, I feel like in this particular, like, cave, even, just like in this video, that I'm being taunted with this sort of level of health that it's leaving on an opposing Pokemon. Like, seriously. I think I might have to do a bit of housekeeping here. Yeah, okay, we'll use a Super Potion on Squirtle. And we'll use one on Pidgeotto as well. In fact, I could probably use another one, but I'll stay where I am at the moment. So I don't like using healing ones when I really don't have to as well. This Machoke is actually blooming annoying though, because Squirtle can't take it out in one hit. See, what will happen is, we can now take it out in one hit. Okay, well, just not doing. Does that one just have lower special defense, or did I just have? Was it not doing as much damage in the sort of the range that it could do? Don't know. But again, this seems. Well, yeah, it's not going to be so pessimistic, but typical to the extent where, let's say I put Squirtle out in front, I'm going to encounter Machoke. I'm going to encounter fighting types where Pidgeotto would be much better. I put Pidgeotto out front, you can bet your bottom dollar I'm going to encounter Geodudes and Graveler. Seems like a lot of the trainers in here have... okay, good, that's not going to be very... Really? That did that much damage? Blimey. Seems like a lot of the trainers in here have fighting types, or whether that's just me, whether it's just been, like, very recently where this has come about, but, yeah, it seems to me like they've been... had a lot of... oh, good. Fighting type Pokemon. I'm not impressed on seeing... Psychic types. And you're faster than me. Well, I'm relieved to see that. Cool. Cancel that. We're still heading away from top left, or north west, whatever you want to think about it. I suppose it's probably irrelevant until we come across a ladder again anyway, but yeah, this I was going to say shortcut, but turning into a bit of a long cut at the moment. I'm really hoping there's solid wall or something above there as well, because I could really do with not actually having split paths at the moment. I might end up having to throw Bulbasaur into the mix as well. I guess I could run away from some of these as well. And I suppose actually Pikachu's Brick Break would do against them, so I suppose I've still got some options. Nope, that is not... oh, good grief, really? This place is long. Just for kicks. I knew that was going to... I was going to say miss, but obviously it wasn't a good idea in the first place. Okay. So this is where I do fall down on... Okay, so you're going to be pretty much useless, aren't you? In which case, since we've already started the battle, I will just run away from that one. Yeah, this is where the sort of things like abilities like Water Absorb that I am not aware that Pokemon are going to have. So yeah, that'll happen from time to time. I'm tempted to stick with that. Given the amount of damage you're nice. No, unbelievable. Again, look at how much health he's got. Just look. Are you flipping kidding me? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm glad the Hydro Pump connected, because there's a strong possibility that could have missed altogether. But seriously, why could that not have just knocked him out? Why did it have to leave him with 1 HP? Unbelievable! Right. Oh, there's the ladder. Okay, so we are done. Okay, so I will go back down and we'll battle the other trainers because I say I don't want to miss that. I think I shouldn't have too many problems, hopefully, and I'd really like to use Blizzard there, but frankly, only when I'm in a real pinch. I don't feel like fighting a level 30 Golbat class counts as in a real pinch. Yeah, I would like to. I'm not going to miss the trainer. Let's put Pidgeotto in though. Oh no, you're lower than. Wow, you're lower than Squirtle. Okay, a bit of recon again, or a bit of tender loving healing again. So we'll super potion Squirtle. And do the same to Pidgeotto. Yeah, I'd like to avoid sort of doing that where possible, and I think if I was playing this normally, the type of thing I would do is go back to a Pokemon Center and heal, but for the sake of this Let's Play, let's not bother doing that. Good. Not such a good stat increase, but oh well. No, you know what? I think I'll stick with Squirtle, thank you. Although I'm going to be running out of Bubble Beam fairly soon. He's hoping we're pretty much at the end of this cave. Not least because my Pokemon need some, starting to run out of moves, and I don't want to keep using healing items on them. But also because the video's gone on for quite some time. I'd like to just get out of the cave by the end of this video. And I know I said I know having said that it might seem odd. Well, why are you extending your time in here and going to talk to a trainer, going to interact with a trainer that you clearly didn't need to? I'm not going to miss out the opportunity to battle. I mean, I might skip some random encounters now, but I'm not going to pass up the opportunity to engage with a trainer. Yeah, that I'm going to just run away from because I obviously am not well equipped to deal with that with Squirtle, and I don't fancy the rigmarole of mucking around, with exchanging Pokemon. Oh my goodness me, this place goes on forever. And I hope that's not to signify that all of a sudden the levels of the Pokemon I'm dealing with are all of a sudden massive. That is a terrible matchup. I haven't really got anybody who's good against him other than Pikachu, but Pikachu's a bit sort of, well, yeah, low on health, and yes, I know Charizard, but not really in his current state. So I think what I'm going to do, that was just typical, wasn't it, as well? So let's heal Pikachu then. Okay, I don't really want to use the bloody hyper potions and such like that, because I feel like, I mean, that was probably a candidate. I probably really should have used a hyper potion there, to be honest, but rather than 2 super potions. But we'll put Pikachu back in the game and then we'll whip out Dig. Okay. I really would rather you actually would have used a move that would have there and attacked Bulbasaur. Not that I want Bulbasaur to suffer damage, that sounds terrible, but not because I don't want Pikachu to suffer damage. Well, let's just use that. I know it's not as strong as Dig, but yep. Not that it's going to matter, because I should have moved first, and I'm going to use Return, because actually I probably shouldn't have used Return there, looking at how much use I could still get out of it. Obviously not going to be very effective, but it still should take out its 1 HP that it had. It's alright, I know it had more, but still. No, we probably won't be learning that. Although I say I'm not overly keen on Bulbasaur having 3 grass moves, but that was not what I wanted to do. I wanted to at least look at the move. Yeah, not very accurate, and again, a move that hurts the player, so or hurts me. So no. Oh, you're paralysed, aren't you? Oh, fine. Oh, I have another one left. I thought I was down to my last Thunderbolt. Right, I think this might be a case of ignore every random encounter now and just yeah, keep healing if I need to, which is rather unfortunate, but I hope I don't run out of moves. Yeah, I think I'm going to ignore the encounters at the moment. Okay, another ladder. I actually don't think I've got any repels, funnily enough. So I wouldn't normally use them anyway, but I'll probably find that this is like literally the exit and I could have had both of those encounters. Yeah, here's the guy that I previously mentioned I spotted. This is probably the exit of the place now, isn't it? I suppose ultimately it wouldn't really matter. It's not like I've run away from a massive number of encounters or anything, but where's that paralyze heal I picked up? There you are. Okay, fine. Although actually I'd probably rather you have done that against Bulbasaur rather than Squirtle, since I'm switching him out. I'm amazed. Yep. Excellent. Well, should have been super effective, Water Rock, but and I got all my health back as well, so brilliant. Not so brilliant. Well, nothing there is a good matchup. I don't think I've got anything that's a good matchup there, particularly. So yeah, wow, okay. I guess just from the point of view of, I probably should have used Giga Drain. Ultimately, there he didn't use a move that was going to actually attack me, but I probably should have used Giga Drain there still. Okay, that's actually not bad. I will use Giga Drain anyway, just because hopefully it should do more damage, and it will heal me from that as well. And hopefully should take it out. Nope, of course it didn't. Okay, good. Complete waste of a move. Well, actually, no, sorry, it's not a complete waste of a move, but I mean, you were already, well, I'd say it was actually, given that you were already faster than me, and that, yeah, it doesn't do any damage to me, so, yeah, I'm actually absolutely fine with that. And I'm also fine with that as well. Let's just hope that my speed isn't such an issue that this goes terribly. Right. Are you the last person in this cave that I'm going to encounter? And just to add to the typicalness, look how far away I am from levelling up. Not that it makes much difference admittedly, but... No! There's more! There's more! So not only have I got to probably go and speak to this fellow, but I've also got to look over to the left-hand side as well and make sure there's nothing over there that I'm not missing. Good, only 2 Pokemon. Here goes my last Bubble Beam. I've probably actually got some elixirs or something that would help me there, but so I never usually use them. So I tend to almost A, forget they're there, and well, yeah, and B, never use them anyway. Cool. So it isn't half nice that at least this is kind of a long section in a sort of a cave with a lot of rock Pokemon, where I've got both Bulbasaur and Squirtle that can be very effective, and indeed even Pikachu when I need him to, with Brick Break in his arsenal. Please be nothing over there. So if I had Bulbasaur out in front here, I'd actually do this. I can't escape. Are you joking? That's annoying beyond belief. Because I have literally nothing here that is. Alright, fine. Well, we're going to have to switch on because I have nothing there that's going to be of any use whatsoever. Water attacks don't do anything. Dark is going to be not very good against fighting. Nor is Blizzard against ice against water. Or indeed fighting, I don't think, either. Right, please be very little over here. Okay, a couple of rocks which I will break apart. Again, you're saying I've caught an Onix. Is that honestly because those were a Machoke as well would make sense from the ones I had in my party during the ultimate test. Though it was Machoke and Onix. I mean, I don't think we've encountered Psyduck as of yet, or not in this cave anyway, or after that point in time. But yeah, is that why? Oh, repel, nice. Is that why those have got a Pokeball symbol to them against them? Because of that? Because I almost pretty much adamant I never caught them. Please let this be the end of it. You are kidding me. You are kidding me. Nothing down there. Anything up there? Blimey, this cave is enormous. This is not a shortcut. It probably wasn't advertised as such. Oh, fan-flipping-tastic. Yep. I was about to say, watch me miss with all 5 of them, but yeah. Yeah, I don't think this was advertised as a shortcut, but bloody hell, this is... Okay, this is another dead end with just a whole bunch of rocks. I think I might put... yep, thought that was going to miss. Oh, screw it. See, there is always like some items and such like here as well you can get, and I do like to kind of explore everywhere. So I feel like almost obligated to do this, but well, that I'm not going to bother with. Actually, I could probably just bite that and get a critical hit on the level 6 Pokemon. Lovely. Yeah, come on. I want some like goodies and things like that. I don't want encounters. Are these like all going to be low-level Geodude? Probably, then. But again, a sheer curiosity. Like one of them holding a rare candy or something. Having hit 3, I can't not check out the other 3. But yeah, I'm willing to bet that these are pretty much all... Oh, okay, well, not Geodude necessarily then, but, well, Graveler as well. Please hit. Right, we're gonna have to get you out of the lot. What was that? Oh, I just picked up something. Picked up. I got an item for that. Oh, an escape rope. Okay. And I've stuffed the music up, have I? By doing that? No. Okay. Well, I had stuffed it up. Now it's back. Yeah, we're not going to be dealing with you. Well, hopefully not anyway. Yeah, really, really hoping this cave ends soon. Oh my goodness, it's so big! There's more! Look, what looks like branching paths and different ways you can go, and oh, fantastic. That could be very bloody annoying. I can't run away from that either. I mean, don't get me wrong. This is probably good from the game's point of view in terms of, you know, well, that's nice. You used quick attack on a go where you were never going to hit me because I was underground. Fantastic. I don't know whether you're quicker than me though. You're not. Okay. Nice. Yeah, it's probably good from the sort of the, you know, fleshing out the game and such like that, but and I probably should have stopped ages ago, frankly, but yeah, wow, this is it's almost now gone on long enough to the point where I'm probably going to keep this all in one video anyway, but yeah, good grief. I was not expecting this this area to be this big. Well, there's a Pokeball or an item up there. I think. I feel like going to the left would be the way out. Just, I don't know why, but just call it a hunch. I know I said I was going to run away from encounters, but again, at the moment where I've got Bulbasaur out and it's a rock Pokemon or whatever that I've got I'm up against, then, you know, I can I can take them out. Oh! You're okay, you're not a battle. And there's nothing there. Okay, boy, in some ways that's good. Yeah, I guess I could also deal with Poliwhirl, couldn't I? Okay, I see a wall there. I think there was a rock down, and I'm hoping there's a ladder up that's going to take me out, that's going to get me out of here. And if you've got rock Pokemon, then, or ground Pokemon, that would be lovely. Cool. Not to mention that they're always pretty much going to be typically slower. I'm not sure Bulbasaur's that speedy himself, but should certainly still be quicker than ground or rock Pokemon. Evolution to cancel. Right. Oh, there are a few rocks over here. More than I thought. And I get an encounter just before it. Okay, I'm going to try running from that. Because I still don't know how long we've got in this cave. And there's still encounters all over the bloody place. Like, seriously? Okay, I can run away from these as well. If these end up being... Oh, there's something here. Okay, so I don't even have to battle the Pokemon to get an item that potentially comes out of here as well? Yeah, so this is the type of thing, again, that just makes me want to do this kind of thing. Not that I'm terribly excited by getting an awakening and an escape rope there, but you just know that the one I'm going to, if I end up bypassing it or something like that, it'll end up being a sodding, like, rare candy or something. Right, last one. Another encounter. Wonderful. You're sufficiently low level that I can't be bothered with you, and I'm starting to run out of moves. Okay. That felt quite like ominous music there, as if we were sort of coming to the end, and I see a ladder up there as well. So hopefully we can be done fairly soon. That went down slow. 2,184. Of course, Chansey and Blissey as well are known for having a ridiculous amount of experience points for beating them. I mean, literally, Bulbasaur was only like one fight ago. He was at level 48. He's at level 49 again already. Blimey. And C-Bomb seems to be doing enough to take him out. Well, clearly he's doing enough to actually knock them all out. That is just an absurd amount of experience points. I was expecting a more, I don't know, like, intense fight there or something, because the music went really with, like, not just a normal trainer, you know, counting a train. It was like ominous music, and we're still not done with this area. Yeah, and it just sort of ended up being, well, not necessarily complaining, but yeah, 3 chances that I could just knock out in 1 hit. I cannot believe how long this cave is. Gotta be coming to an end shortly, surely. I've lost track of how far up or down I am. Like, have I been, you know, yeah, am I like, have I gone down 2 ladders and up 1, so I'm not on the level I need to be to get out of here? I've completely lost track of that. Not too pleased to see 4 here, because I don't have the moves. Actually, I do have enough just for 4. I also have Solar Beam as well, obviously, but which I might use one for one of them. After that, if I've only got any more trainers in my way, then yeah, I'm in a bit of a pickle. In fact, I'm going to use Solar Beam now, so that I can then use Giga Drain and heal whatever you're going to do to me. Except it's going to miss. Well, in that case then, actually, just from the point of view of preserving a move, I might do that again. By a move, I mean not Seed Bomb or Giga Drain. And it's probably not even worth using Giga Drain, frankly, to get back that health. I think I'll just keep plugging away with Solar Beam. It's going to go up to level 50. Okay, it's a choke. Okay, I will switch that out and we'll put Pidgeotto in. But he's still going to get some experience for this, I think. So maybe, but maybe not quite enough to get to 50 now. But no, okay. Nearly though. There's the door. Okay. We'll break apart the rock. We'll go past the door just to make sure to see whether there's anything over there. But looks like we're out. Very close to out. Good grief, this cave was massive. This honestly feels like one of the biggest caves or longest caves I've ever gone through. And I don't feel like I feel like that I've gone through caves where I've had to do an awful lot more exploring in this as well, where there's sort of like branching paths and such that have taken less time than this. This has been amazing. And there's still... Okay, right, there's a dead end there. We'll pick this up. It's a rappel. And then we can go for the... Well, we can start making our way back to the exit. I'm not going to bother with you, though. Unless you're going to tell me I can't escape, which would be typical. Okay, we're out. Assuming there's no... Yeah, wonderful. We're going to get thrown into an encounter right as we come out. Lovely. Well, we'll deal with you then. Oh, goody. Yeah, this will be, yeah, absolutely the end of the video as soon as this is over and done with. Yeah, that'll serve you right, wouldn't it? Not that I necessarily thought Pikachu would be in danger there, but... Oh, here's hoping there's a Pokemon Center, like, very close by, because if I've got to go through just a stretch of the bloody, just the area where, I've got to go through a whole bunch of trainers or something or such like that on the road to, wherever I need to go next, or like a Pokemon Center or something like that, then good grief. I've got a funny feeling, though, since we see probably in Cerulean City that we should be, pretty close to, well, in Cerulean City and pretty close to, obviously, the gym there and... Oh, for goodness sake, really? What, I couldn't answer that? Oh, alright, fine. Well, I'm pretty sure that's going to take us into the next episode, which will be the Misty Mermaid. I can't believe I've actually only managed to cover one anime episode this time, but which was the Blastoise one, but... yeah, other than that, we just spent the whole time going through, pretty much the whole time going through that cave, which is insanely long. I can't believe how long that took. But yeah, apologies, probably not been a terribly interesting video, but oh well, we're through the cave, and yeah, next time we'll pick up. Hopefully, we'll make a bit more progress with the Pokemon anime, and yeah, get through a few more episodes because I think we got through literally just the one in that episode, and it probably only took the first 10 minutes, and the rest of it, the other hour, was going through that cave. Wow. Yeah, I'll leave it there and we'll pick up next time with the Misty Mermaid and hopefully some more Pokemon anime episodes beyond that. But until then, cheerio.